This question is from Dr. Murthy from Nuclear Physics Department, Kerala. He asks, what is the scientific definition of soul? And there is another question by Vishal Shalunke. He says, what is the definition of soul and what is Brahman? Thank you, Guruji.
Yes, soul is actually completely spirit. Krishna is saying that in the 7th chapter, sloka number 4. Bhumir apo analo vayo kam mano buddhirevacha ahankaram itiyam me binna prakriti rastata. Earth, water, fire, air, space, mind, intelligence and false ego, all are my separated material natures, 8 material natures. But these are all inferior nature. Apareyam mitastvanya prakriti middhi me param. Now you hear from me, you know from me about the para prakriti. That is Jiva Bhuta Mahabaho Yayedam Daryate Jagat. So that is the Jiva. Jiva is the soul. Jiva Bhuta Mahabaho Yayedam Daryate Jagat. So soul is basically completely made up of spirit. It is not made up of matter at all. In this material world, everything else what we see, it's all made up of matter, even including our body. That's why we have the periodic table. So in the periodic table, we have periods and groups and we have elements. So our body is made up of all those elements in the periodic table, especially carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen. So that's what carbohydrates, fats, lipid molecules and proteins, everything is made up of these things only mainly. So that is, our body is made up of matter. So this matter can change because the bonds, we know that all types of bonds are there, like covalent bond, ionic bond, hydrogen bond, so many different bonds are there, everything. That's how the matter is made up of the basic elements what we see in the periodic table, but they are all bonded together to form, to make a shape of something. So that's why our body is formed, but the soul is not made up of matter. So the soul is completely spiritual. So that means the soul doesn't change at all. It is always there. There was never a time the soul did not exist, nor in the future there will be any time this soul won't exist. So soul is going to be there all the time. So na jayate miriyate va kada sinnayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuyaga ajo nityaga sasvato yam purano na hanyate hanyamani sarire. The soul has neither birth nor death at any point of time. So it did not come into being, it does not come into being, it will not come into being. So it's always there. So the soul is not produced at some time or at some time. So it is always there. There ajo nityaga sasvato yam purano. It is ajo, it is unborn. Nityaga, it is eternal. Sasvato, it's permanent. Sasvato. Yam purano, it's the oldest. Ajo nityaga sasvato yam purano. Na hanyate hanyamani sarire. When this body is destroyed, nothing happens to the soul. So that's what we need to understand, that the soul is eternal. The soul is always there. And the soul is completely spiritual. And the soul is not made up of matter. So that's why in one sloka, in the 2nd chapter, 29th sloka, Krishna is saying that Ascharyavat pasyati kaschitenam Ascharyavat vadati tataiva chanyaha Ascharyavat chainam anyasrunoti Sutvapyenam veda nachaiva kaschit. Someone look at the soul as amazing. Ascharyavat pasyati kaschitenam. Someone describe the soul as amazing. Ascharyavat vadati tataiva chanya. Someone hear about the soul as amazing. Ascharyavat chainam anya srunoti. Someone even after hearing about will not understand the soul at all. Sutvapyena veda na chaiva kaschit. So that's what we need to understand, that we are the soul, we are not the body. And Brahman is also, the reason the soul is called Brahman, because Krishna's abode is also Brahman. So Krishna is saying that Krishna said that Brahmano hi pratistagam amritasya avyayasya cha sasvatasya cha dharmasya sukasya kanti tasya cha. So that way we have to get into that Brahma Bhuta instead of the Jiva Bhuta in this Jiva Loka. In order to go to Krishna as well, Goloka, we need to elevate ourselves to the Brahma Bhuta platform. So that's why the soul is also known as Brahman. So Aksharam Brahma Paramam. Aksharam Brahma Paramam. Krishna is Param Brahma. Param Brahma is Krishna is the super soul, Param Brahma. So the soul is a Brahman. So that way, the soul is also known as Brahman. So, but sometimes they say, oh, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahmasmi. Krishna is also Brahman, I am also Brahman, so I am also God. So that is totally wrong. We are not Krishna at any point of time. Krishna is always the supreme personality of Godhead. And Krishna, we cannot simply equate ourselves to Krishna. But Krishna is equating. Krishna is saying that Mamevamse Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. So the jivas are of my nature, but they are struggling hard in the material world. And Krishna is saying that Mamasa Dharmya Mahagataga, one will attain my nature. So all such things. So that means we will also go to Krishna. We will be freed from the modes of nature. We will enjoy with Krishna, but we are not Krishna. That's what we need to understand. So that way we are always soul, and we need to go to our well, spiritual well. So there is no job for us to do in this material well. We are only struggling and suffering in this material well. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Regarding the first question, what is the scientific definition of soul? As you mentioned that the soul is not made of matter, and whatever we study in modern science, everything is made up of matter. So therefore, can we say that modern science will never be able to define soul, and therefore there is no definition of soul as per modern science? Whatever we know about soul, it's only from the Bhagavad Gita only. So we cannot have a scientific definition of
modern
soul.
modern science should define soul, but they are not doing it. Because they don't want to do it. They don't want to accept it. That's the problem.
Okay.
Who has seen electrons? No one is saying electrons. But modern science believes in electrons. Because of that faith, because of that belief that there are electrons or atoms, that's why we are able to achieve so much of advancement in modern science. You call it as modern science because all the modern science is based on the electrons, the understanding of electrons. Who has seen it? But they believe in. So similarly, this is much more modern science that we are not the body, we are the soul. We should believe in. But because of their ignorance, they don't believe, they don't understand. We see that the body is changing. Krishna is saying that the body is continuously changing from boyhood to youth to old age. We are seeing it, but something in it is not at all changing. That also we know that is the soul. How difficult it is to understand. Just because we do some gold foil experiment and we see that, we find that there is electrons or the nucleus is there. So nobody has seen the nucleus. It is because of the gold foil experiment, it is not able to pass through that when it is coming back. The particles are, alpha particles are coming back. So like that, we can understand, we can accept even in modern science, but they are not accepting it. So that is because of ignorance, nothing else. Hare Krishna. You understand that?
Thank you, Guruji. So what I meant to say is, in the case of electrons, like they are, the electrons is still matter and they are perceivable. Like for example, you talk about the gold foil experiment. But in the case of soul, as we hear from Bhagavad Gita, that avyakto ayam achintyo ayam, the soul is like like we cannot perceive the.
No. That's what Krishna is saying very clearly. The body is changing. We know that. Krishna is teaching, Deginosmin yatha dekhe kaumaram yavvanam jara tata degantara prapti. So when the body, we know that the body, what I have right now or what you have right now is totally different than what you had 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Even according to medical science also, every 7 years, all the cells are completely replaced. But still you think that you are the same person. I think that I am the same person, correct?
Yes.
So something is not changing. What is not changing? There is the soul. You can perceive, you can feel it, you can accept it. Why they are not accepting it? Something is not changing here. So does the matter think about all these things, about all the goals, whatever you are setting plans, goals and everything for your life? Does the matter, any atom or electron is doing that? You understand it, no?
Yes, Guruji. So in that sense, can we say that soul is the observer or the experiencer, like who is experiencing the change in the body? So
that's
can we
what
define
Krishna
the
is
soul?
saying very clearly. That's what Krishna is saying, that karya karana kartrutve hetuku prakritir uchyate purushaga sukha dukkhanam bhoktrutve hetuku uchyate. Purusha, the soul, is enjoying or suffering So that is enjoyment or suffering is done by the soul. That's what we need to understand. No atoms or electrons are enjoying or suffering. Only the soul is enjoying or suffering.
Thank you, Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Hare Krishna.